Hey, hi, Sabi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, hi, Sabi. Yeah, good morning. So I just have a question. Looks like you participant is very less, right?
Yeah,
So, I mean, how do you plan to?
let's wait for some more time. Let
Okay.
the people join. If they come, that's fine. Or
Mhm.
else we'll just reschedule it sometime. Let's
Okay.
wait. Okay.
Okay. And I do have another question. Whatever you can say, syllabus you have share. Okay, for this course. Okay. So,
Hmm.
I mean, do you have any, you can say, timeline for like ADB, ADF, and for synapses? I mean,
Yes,
how many days you are going to cover for ADF? How many days you will cover for ADB? Something like that.
45 days.
Okay, 45
Uh,
and 45. For synapses, how many days?
That is 10 days.
10 days for synapses. Okay. And for fabric also you are going to cover or
That is fabric and all. That's basically the introduction. So it will take not more than 4 to 5 classes.
okay,
Fabrics, machine learning, and all.
okay.
Okay. So let's just give me 5 minutes. We'll start. Okay, good morning. Am I audible, guys? Let's begin the session now. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
So let's begin the session now. So after the session, we'll discuss it, the pros and cons of all, how the things moves on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so guys, so this is the first session you people are attending, or prior to that you have attended my session? Hello?
This is for me second one.
Okay, you have this is the second section. Okay, so no problem. I'll just give you as a part of a brief introduction, then we'll move further with the process. Okay. So, guys, let's just start with the Azure data engineering. So, Azure data engineering. So, as you know that what is it? Azure is nothing but it is the name used by the Microsoft actually. So, Azure is nothing but the name used by the Microsoft. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Okay. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. So the cloud services are being marketed by using the name called Azure. Like you have the Birla. So Birla is marketing their, basically grocery stores. So Birla is marketing their grocery. There is a grocery stores with the name called what? More supermarket. So in the same way here, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. And then what is it? You have it data. So what do you mean data? Data is nothing but the information. Data is nothing but what? Information. And the next one, what is it? You have it? Engineering. So what do you mean engineering? So engineering is nothing but, guys, engineering is nothing but application of techniques on the data. Okay, application of techniques, application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure, by using what is that? Microsoft Azure. So hence this is referred as the Azure data engineering. So the Azure data engineering is nothing but basically this is bunch of, that means this is a bunch of cloud services. Bunch means what? Many cloud services are intact here. So cloud services, it's the bunch of cloud services. Okay, guys. So what are the cloud services we have it? Under this, we have the cloud service called ADF, which stands for Azure Data Factory. And then you have the ADB, which stands for Azure Databricks. And then you have the next one as what is it? Synapse. Okay, and Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, Synapse, and then you have what is that? Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks. Then we have the Synapse, and then afterwards we have the that is machine learning ML, and then we have the AI, which we call it as what? Open AI. Okay, so whereas the next one after this again you have what is that? The very recently released one that is called as what? Azure Fabric. Azure Fabric. So guys, these are all the services which are provided under the Azure Data Engineering. That means many more are there, but I'm just listing out few of it. Okay. So what does this group of services and the Azure Data Engineering does actually? When it comes to this, the Azure Data Engineering, It performs the following jobs as already you know, that is called as what, data migration. And the second one is called as a data integration. And the third one is called as a data summarization. Then we can say data visualization. Data summarization, what is it? Data migration, data integration, data summarization, and then you have what's it? Data visualization. So these are all the, can you say these are all the these are all data migration, data integration, data summarization, data visualization. So guys, these are all the, what is it? Jobs we can perform it by using the Azure data engineering. Okay, guys. So what is a data migration? Okay. And then what is a data integration? Okay. And then what is a data summarization? And what is a data visualization? I'll just take a example here. So with that, we will make out the whole process. Okay. And then we can move further with the next part. So guys, here, what is it? You have it. Okay. The first one, what is a data migration? So I'm just giving it here. What is a data migration, first of all? So guys, when we talk about the data migration, yes, what is a data migration? So here you can say the data migration is nothing but, okay, data migration is nothing but moving of the data. Guys, what is it? Moving of the data from the, what is that? Data migration is a process where we move the data from the on-premises, from the on-premise, or from the on-premises to, what is that? On-premises to, where we move the data from on-premises to, when we move the data from the on-premises to cloud network. From on-premises towards that cloud network. Okay. Where we move the data from the on-premise to the cloud network. Where we move the data from the on-premise to the cloud network. Okay. The cloud network. That means what, guys? So in simple words, I'll tell you, everyone. Yeah. Am I audible clearly, everyone? Yeah. Nagaraju and
Yeah,
Funi.
I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can.
So yeah, okay. So what is it? You have it. What is a on-premises and what is cloud network? Basically, can you see it? So guys, you must be aware. All of you are like, we all use the Google Drive. Am I right? And all of us even have the mobile phone. Now, guys, mobile phone. So every mobile phone is provided with a memory. So let us say, if you buy a mobile phone, you have 100 GB the internal storage, and 8 GB is the processing speed. Let us say here. That means what? You can store the data up to 100 GB, and what is it? Processing speed is 8 GB. So the next one is, what is it? You have it Google Drive. So guys, when you try out the Google Drive, your what's the default memory is 15 GB. That means free of cost, it provides 15 GB. But whereas you have any limit to store the data in the Google Drive? No. You can store up to whatever the extent you want, guys. You can store the data up to, you can store the data up to whatever the extent you want. You can store the data into the Google Drive. Okay. So whereas when it comes to this mobile one, what is the limit of storing the data? Here you can store up to maximum 100 GB, guys. You cannot store beyond this. Suppose you have to store a data of, guys, suppose you have to store a data of 600 GB. It's not possible for you to store it in your mobile phone. So what you do, we try to store the data, or we try to move the data, guys, from mobile storage. We try to move the data from the mobile storage, and then we try to store the data, or then we try to store the data into the, yes, guys, then we try to store the data, then we try to store the data into the Google Drive. Okay, because 15 GB is free. But if you want, you can store the 600 GB, or you can also store, what is it? 600 TB, that is terabyte and petabyte, whatever you want, you can store it. That's not a problem, basically. Am I right? So that is the advantage of the same. You have it in the Google Drive. But whereas, guys, 15 GB won't charge you anything. Beyond the 15 GB, whatever the data you're going to have it, it's going to charge. Am I right? So whenever you move the data from the mobile phone to your Google Drive, this is called as the process of what, guys? Data migration. It is called as the process of what? Actually, data migration. So data migration is nothing but where the user moves the data, where the user moves the data from the on-premises network to the cloud network, on-premises network to the cloud network. So where the user moves the data from the on-premises network to the cloud network, on-premises network to the cloud network. That is called as what, guys? On-premises network to the cloud network is called as what, guys? Is called as what? Data migration process. Okay, everyone is clear what is data migration? Please respond. Yeah, am I audible? Yeah, please respond. Data
Yeah,
migration.
I can.
Yeah, the next one. What is the habit? Let's say what is data integration. Okay, guys. So data integration is nothing but can you see here? I can say the another one. What is the data integration here? Okay. So what is it? The data integration. So basically data integration is nothing but where you have the data in multiple places and where you want to get it into under the one roof. Okay. Like you go for an example of a supermarket, guys. Supermarket is there where you have multiple products will be there. Where if you go into the market, those products you have to buy it separately. But under one roof you will get all the products. Under one roof you will get all the products when you go to a supermarket. Am I right, everyone? Under the one roof we get, guys, under one roof we get all the products when you go to the supermarket. Under one roof we get the all products. So whereas those products are gathered from what? Different manufacturers. Am I right? Different manufacturers or different locations. Okay, different manufacturers at different locations. So now when you gather all the products, okay, at under one location, under what is it, one roof. So whereas, guys, this is called as what, guys? This is called as what? Integration. In the same way here also, when you talk about the data integration, we get the data from various locations. Okay, guys, we get the data from the various locations and keep it at a place, keep it at a place for the facilitation of the consumer of the data. That is for facilitating the consumer. Hence, this is called as what, guys? Hence, this is called as what, guys? Process of a data integration. Hence, it is called as the process of what? Data integration. Okay. Suppose here you have what's it? A data integration. I'll write it. One data is in India and another data is in USA and next another data is in UK and then you have a data is in UAE. Guys, from all these you have to get the data. Guys, from all these you have to get the data under the one roof. From all these you have to get the data under what's it? One single roof you have to get the data, guys. Okay. So under one roof you have to get the data. So now here what is it you have it? Under one roof you have to get the data. So because this data is you're working on this data and you are in India right now. So guys, getting the data from all the locations and keeping at a place, that is called as the process of what? Data integration process. That is called as the process of what, guys? Data integration process. Okay. The next one, what is it you have it? The next one is called as a data summarization process. Guys, everyone. Now I'll take another example here. For the data summarization, I'll take an example. Okay, guys. So what is a data summarization? We have it. So let's try to discuss even this today. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Okay, guys, data summarization. So when you talk about the data summarization, guys, okay, data summarization is nothing but basically The data summarization is a process where it is done by performing the extraction, transformation, and loading. Extraction, transformation, and the extraction, transformation, and the loading. What is it? You have it? Extraction, transformation, and the loading. What is it? Extraction, transformation, and the loading. Extraction, transformation, and the loading, guys. So these are all the things we have it. Okay. So when we talk about the extraction, transformation, loading, let us try to see this. I'm giving you, let us say, the data of a supermarket here. Okay, guys. The supermarket has the following products. Let us say the product number 1, the product number 2, the product number 3, the product number 4, and the product number 5. Okay, guys. So all these are the things. So let's say the product number 1 is in MP. That is called as MP is a part of India. You have it. And then product number 2 is, what is that? UK, that is Uttarakhand, you can say, guys. And this is in India itself. And okay. And again, you have the next one is in USA, United States of America. And then you have, what's it? This UK, that is United Kingdom, you can say. And then again, what is it? You have it, guys. Okay. TN, that is TN is also part of what? India. That's it now. This UK, I'll represent it as a United Kingdom. Okay, now guys, here you have it. Okay. So that's it now. So now can you see the data is located at the various different locations. That is in MP, UK, that is Uttarakhand, and etc. etc. Now, sorry, the data, that means the supermarket has the products which are imported from various, let us say, various states and various countries. The products has been imported. But now tell me, suppose these are all the, let us say, vegetables here. Various vegetables are imported here. Now, what you wanted to do is, as you wanted to prepare a, can you say, as you wanted to prepare a veg curry, guys, you wanted to prepare a veg curry here. Okay. You wanted to prepare a veg curry. So for getting this veg curry prepared, what do you have to do? First of all, you will reach the supermarket and you will buy the vegetables which is required for your curry, cooking your curry. So we can say, guys, you can take the curry number 1, that is vegetable number 1, vegetable number 3, and vegetable number 5. That means out of, let us say, all the 100 vegetables you have it, but I'm taking 135 as the vegetable. Okay. So 3 vegetables I'm taking up. So once these 3 vegetables are took here, then afterwards you have taken them home, then you are performing some process here. Why the process? Because, guys, you don't eat the raw vegetables. So we have to convert the raw vegetables to what? Cooked form. So before the cooking, we require to perform some process. What is that? We can perform the process of, what is it? Cleaning, cutting, and then chopping. So guys, cleaning, cutting, chopping. Then you can say, guys, everyone, I'm just using it, washing. And finally, we go with the cooking, guys. That's it now. So once all this process is done, cleaning, cutting, chopping, okay, cooking, everything is done, guys. Then finally, okay, once it is done, guys, what happens here? Okay, cooking is done. The veg curry will be ready here. Am I right? And the user will eat the same. Am I right? In the same way here also, guys, the same process, what happens here is, if you replace the same with the data, what happens? Whichever the data is needed, that you will pick it up here. So let us say the data is 1, 3, and 5 is the data which is needed. After taking the data, guys, we perform, what is that? Transformation. So the above process, what you have done it here, guys, cleaning, cutting, chopping is nothing but transformation. But now if it is the data, then what you will do? Filtering of records, deleting of records, adding of new columns, all that is nothing but sorting of the data, putting the data in ascending or descending order, proper order. This all comes under what, guys? Transformation. Once the transformation is done, finally what you will do? You will load the data. Load means what? Finally, putting the return target. Then what happens here? Process of data consumption. Data consumption will start. Okay. Data process of what? Data consumption will start, guys. The process of data consumption will start here. Okay. That's it. So this is nothing but called as what? Data summarization. Now, guys, the final layer of the data you have it, that is called as what? Data visualization. What is exactly the data visualization? Let's see this even today. Okay. So what is the data visualization? So when we talk about the data visualization, guys, let's see here what is the, how does the data visualization works? Okay. Now guys, there is a, let us say, I'm taking an example here. There is a supermarket information wherein the management of the supermarket wanted to launch a discount offer. The management of the supermarket wanted to launch a discount offer on the products available. But before they launched the discount offer, they wanted to know what is the sales pattern for the last 2 days. Okay. So based on the sales pattern of the last 2 days, they wanted to launch this discount offer, guys. Okay. So based on the sales pattern of the last 2 days, they wanted to do it. So let's say here, I'm taking product ID. Guys, product rate, product quantity sold, and then I'm using the date of sales. These are the things we have it. Now, guys, what is it you have it? Can you see here, everyone? So I'm giving product ID like this. Rate, let us say 100 rupees. And quantity sold is 10 pieces. And date of sales is, what is the date today you have it? 26th, guys, everyone. 26th, 09, 2024. Again, you have what's 133. Product is sold is 20. Date of sales is what's it? 26th. Guys, 09, 2024. And I have the 144. 300 is the rate of the product. 30. 26th. 09, 2024. That's it, guys. So here you have it. What's it? That's 26th data is there. So now I'll make it 25th here. Okay. So 25th, I will make some changes here as it is. Okay, 40. That's it, guys. So here you have it. So I'm just changing it here. Date is 25th, I can say 25th day sales. Now, guys, this 2-day sales, that is nothing but the 2-day sales is there. Now, what is it supermarket authorities wanted to do? They wanted to know what is the net sales amount. What is the net sales amount? Okay, guys, to launch a discount offer for the next day. For the next day means for 27th day, tomorrow. Tomorrow, they wanted to launch this discount offer. So for that, how do they move? First of all, the process of what happens here, guys, everyone, ETL will start. That means data summarization will start here. Okay, everyone, data summarization will start. So now tell me, how does the summarization takes place here? So out of all the columns, as you wanted to extract the net sales amount, guys, for net sales overall, guys, they want what is it? Overall net sales. They want what is it? Overall net sales. They don't want a specific one, guys. Overall net sales they wanted to know. So when they wanted to know the overall net sales, guys, can you see here how many columns are needed? So do I need the product ID here? Product ID wise sales, I don't want overall sales. So directly I can choose the product rate as a column, which we require to choose product quantity sold, then date of sales. Product rate, product quantity sold, and date of sales. That's it, guys. So here, these are the columns you have extracted. Now, this is called as the process of what, guys? The first term. This is called as what? Extraction of data. Then we have what is it, guys? Extraction of data is there. Then the next one is what is it you have? Next step is what, guys? Transformation of data. Transformation of data. What's that you have it? Transformation of data. So how does the transformation of data will work here? Let's try to pull out here. Now, guys, transformation means what? Where you have to make the changes on the data. Now, directly I'll do the calculations. When the product rate is 100 rupees, 10 is the quantity sold. That means 10 into 100, directly can put the values here now. So, guys, I can say 1000 is the value. 200 into 10 means what, guys? 200 into 20 means what? I can directly say here, guys, I can directly say as what? 4000. Am I right? 300 into 30 means what? 300 into 10 is 3000. 30 means 9000. Am I right? So, guys, this is the data you have it. Now, guys, again, calculate these values here. 1000. 2000. How much value, guys? 40 means what? 9000 plus 12,000. Na? Am I right? Hello? That's it, guys. So now overall sales you have it. So you can say, guys, here 9,000, 10,000, 14,000 here. And now here you can say 12,000. 12,000 means what? 12,000, 13,000, 13,000, 14, 15. Am I right? I can say 15,000. Now, guys, finally, if you want to write the data, that is called as what? Loading of the data. How do you load this data, guys? Technically, tell me now. Technically, I'll load like this. So I'll write it down here. Net sales amount, everyone. Net sales amount, date of sales, DOS. So I will use net sales amount as what's that, guys? 14,000. Date of sales is what? Here you can say, guys, 26th day of 26th day 0, okay, 09 2024. Again, what's the next thing you have it, guys? 15,000, everyone. 15,000 26, sorry, 25th 09 2024. That's it, guys. Fine, everyone. Yes, guys. So this is how the data is. So based on this data, suppose based on this data, you have to take a decision. So now further part, what is it you have? Data's visualization will start here. Data visualization will start after this. So I will write it down here. So guys, I will just copy this. I'll put it here at the bottom. Yeah, everyone is following. Please respond. Yeah, am I audible and everyone is able to follow the same? Please respond. Hello. So guys, here the process of what data visualization starts. Now tell me, just by looking into the data, tell me which day sales is more here. Yes, everyone. Just by looking into the data, tell me which day sales is more, whether the first day data or the second day data? Which day sales is more, guys? Hello? Am I audible?
Yeah, 15K more. Yeah.
Yeah, that is nothing but 25th day sales is more than the 25th day sales is more, guys. 25th day sales is more, everyone. 25th day sales is more comparatively, guys, comparatively with the 26th day. Comparatively with the 26th day. Am I right? So just you can decide it just by looking into the data. That means you're taking a decision based on the based on the data. But now, guys, if you have 1000 records like this, how many? 1000 records. Okay, guys, 1000 records like this. If you have 1000 records, tell me now, if your 1000 rows are there, can you just see the data and tell, ah can just see the data and tell which day sales is more, guys? Is it possible? No, no, you can't see the data. For that you have to you have to use some technological support. So that technological support is nothing but here we perform the process of what? Data visualization. So the data visualization here, we do it by using a technological support base. Okay. So whereas this is called as what? Data visualization, which is called as what? Analysis of data. Analysis of data. What is it is called as what? Analysis of data. So whereas, guys, out of all the products we have it, guys, everyone, can you see all the services we have it? ADF, can you see whenever you wanted to perform the analysis will be done by the Synapse. Can you see here, guys? The Synapse performs the same analysis of data or the data visualization. All this is done by the Synapse here. Okay. Synapse, and even we can apply the machine learning on the same base, ML. Okay. And whereas the all OpenAI is just like what, guys? The Chat GPT. You know, now the Chat GPT. Chat GPT means what? You tell the system generates the code for you. The same way this is going to work here. The same way this is going to work. Okay, just like the Chat GPT. Okay. And the next one, what is it? You have it? ADF and ADB. So guys, when you talk about the ADF and ADB, that is Azure Data Factory and the Azure Databricks, these two are used at this particular part. That means from the part of, guys, from the part of what? Extraction of data till the loading of data. Extraction of data till the loading of data. Guys, extraction of data till the loading of data. The process is done by the ADF and ADB. The difference between the ADF and ADB is that ADF is a totally menu driven. You don't need to use any code there. Everything is a predefined or pre-written, guys. And wherein the ADF you have, or that is ADB you have what? ADB we are going to see it with the PySpark. ADB we are going to see with what's that, guys? PySpark. Okay. PySpark is nothing but it is the combination of Python plus a Spark together. That is called as what? PySpark, guys. That's it. Okay. So these are all the things we have it, guys. That's it. Okay. For the session now. And mm, now, guys, when it comes to this process and duration, the duration of this course is okay. Basically, guys, 100 days you will have it. Okay. There is nothing but 100 days. And okay, 100 days will be the duration of this session. And the next one is you have the session every day morning 7 a.m. guys. Every day morning 7 a.m. you will have the session. So we'll continue every day on the at 7 a.m. 7 to 8 will be our standard timing for the class section here. Okay. And the duration, as I told you, it will take 100 days. Wherein the 100 days, 45 sessions will be on ADF. Okay, 45 sessions will be on ADB, and 10 sessions includes, that is nothing but Synapse, machine learning, OpenAI, all this. So totally 100 plus you can say almost all. Okay. So these are the things we have it, guys. And when it comes to this, my experience and expertise, I have around 10 years of experience in IT, guys, and 10 years of experience in IT, and around 3+ years on the cloud technology we have it. And that's it for the things right now, guys, and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. And that's it, guys. If you have any doubt, no problem. So worrying about the strength and all, you need not worry, guys. We'll take care. People will come. That's not an issue. So we'll arrange some backup and we'll just do that. That's not that is my point of okay worry. So no issues. The batch will continue. Even if you have 2, 3 members also, we will continue till the end of the session. Need not worry on this. Okay.
Yes, so Samir, I do have a question. Like, I mean, how depth you are going into the course here? Will it help for getting any certification, or I will have to put
Yeah,
more
basically
effort?
based on this, you can get a DP203 certification based on the level of training what we are taking up,
Okay,
which includes the ADF and ADB is also included in that.
okay. So, will you provide any, you can say, a question dump for that, or will I have
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
just?
will give you the predefined, questions. Not exactly for this DP203, but I'll give you the FAQs that will be included in that. Okay. Because if I give you the questionnaire for that, that will be again given as it is against the norms. So okay, we don't work against the norms, so directly you can have that. That is the one thing. Okay, and apart from this, so the regular session will start from tomorrow, guys. The regular session will start from tomorrow at the same time. Okay, and if you really have any doubt, okay, regarding anything,